Hey guys, just doing a quick little update video. I know it's Tuesday and I don't usually upload anything here, but whenever I've got something special, I save it for Tuesdays. I got a neat little email from Where's George? Notice your $1 bill has been found. And if I go through, it says, hello, and my name on here is Magic. That's because I used to be a magician as well. Hello, Magic. Your 2006 $1 bill with the serial number J4966 dot dot dot. Now, they always fill in the dots there. They don't put the entire serial number in there because they don't want people just putting in the serial number saying that they found it as well. So you have to have the note to have the actual serial number in order to see where it's been. Anyway, the serial number right there has just been re-entered into Where's George. Click on the link below and see where it's been. Now, some of the other things that they say on here are pretty interesting. Thanks for visiting George. Be sure and tell your friends. Hi, friends. I'm telling you guys. But if I scroll down, please take time to read the user guidelines and stuff. And then it says, please note, marking and depositing Where's George bills into a bank or any other financial institution or merchant is strictly prohibited. Any Where's George user found dumping marked bills into a bank will have their Where's George account disabled or terminated without warning or notice. Thank you for your participation. So that's interesting. The whole site is based on tracking bills. However, they tell you don't do it. That's because defacing money, of course, is illegal. So they are being crystal clear and they are covering their behinds by saying don't write on the bills. I am also going to say the same thing. I do not write on bills. Do not write on bills. Now, with that being said, I found this in circulation. I didn't write that. I didn't put that on there. Somebody else did. So if it's on there, I suppose I can check it out. So first and foremost, what I want to do is I want to go to Where's George and I want to see what's going on with this particular thing. And here is my Where's George report. Where's George tracking report. Now, the initial login for this bill was the 12th of January, 2019, specifically at 11:28 a.m. And that was in my town of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now, I then found that's the person who started all this. They entered the bill. They're the ones that put the stamp on there. They're the ones that got the whole thing started. And then they released it into the wild. Now, on the 29th of July, that's when I found the bill. 29th of July, 2019 at 11:29, 1 minute apart. 1 minute and 6 months. Anyway, it tells that's me, Kenosha, Wisconsin, and I typed in what I found. Found in a strap from True Stone, which is a credit union I tend to go to, and made an appearance on my channel, Stu Pluback. Okay condition. So yeah, I even gave this a shout out to me right now. Then I released this bill out in the wild. And this bill has been circulating the country since July 29th, 2019, and it resurfaced the 21st of November, 2020. So this bill was gone from me for a year and a half. And where did it show up? Key Biscayne, Florida. It tells you the travel time, 1 year, 114 days, 22 hours and 45 minutes, and it traveled 1,245 miles. Average speed per day, 2.6 miles per day, which was much better than when I got it, when it was only going 0.01 miles per day. So yeah, it picked up a little bit of speed. Now, another thing you get to do is you can go to Display Bill Tracking Map, and by clicking on that, there are a lot of pop-ups on this site, by the way. You can see where it started and where it is right now. Now, this one has 3 stops. The original stop, me, and then where it is currently. If you get lucky and find a bill that stopped 4 or 5 times, there could be lines zigzagging the country, which is always neat to see. I mean, I alone am fascinated that this bill made it all the way to Key Biscayne, Florida. That's pretty cool. So that is just a brief idea of what you can find as far as Where's George goes. This bill has traveled at least 1,247 miles in 1 year, 313 days, 21 hours, and 46 minutes at an average rate of 1.8 miles per day. The bill is now 1,243 miles from its starting location. The travel history below is in reverse chronological order. So yeah, that's that. And then there's a constant live, real-time hit feed. Anytime somebody finds a bill somewhere, whatever you type in for your description of the bill, that's going to be in a real-time feed here. So you can constantly see people getting, finding bills. Here's one first hit. Here's one that's got a second hit on it. Yeah, and it says exactly where they are. So that's just kind of neat, seeing the real-time feed as far as the hits. When a bill is registered or when a bill is identified, that's called a hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in here real quick, because this is just off of that email. And by me logging in, let's see here. There we go. We'll go over here. Okay, so now I can log in on this particular one, because I am no good with passwords. Come on, do your thing. There we go. There, password's in, log in. All right, please wait a moment while we load your bill. If you are not redirected in a few seconds, click here. This is pretty much standard. It always takes a couple minutes. I don't know if it's just this particular system or if it's all the pop-ups or everything else, but it always does take a moment or two for it to load in, so do not panic. Of all the times I've been on the site, every once in a while you hit the click here. Okay, so welcome to Where's George. To get started in tracking your bills, please select below. Before I go that, let's see, there's home, where you can click to enter bills, top 10s, top 10 hits today, most entered bills, active users, states, zip codes. It's really neat, all the different things you can find as far as where bills are going, how they sort the bills. It's just pretty interesting. There's a public forum where people can discuss all kinds of different things, tools and fun. There's just so many different things. There's even a store where you can get shirts and coffee mugs and stuff like that. Frequently asked questions, and of course you can contact us. So I'm going to go to home, and I'm going to enter a Where's George bill you found. So by clicking on that, I am then going to bring out this bill here, and we're going to enter it so you guys can see exactly what happens. Try this here. There we go. And of course there. So what I'm going to do is click right here. You can see all the different bills I've put in. And this particular one is G 2465 0222 0222 and B. All right, so I've entered that in there. Do I have the bill now? Yes. My current zip code? Yes, that's all correct. So then I'm going to go to continue. All right, so now it puts in the full serial number for you, and it looks just like it would on the bill, which is pretty neat. I just think that using the same font is really neat. Okay, and then we'll just scroll this page down a little bit. So now it says denomination, $1 bill, correct, series 2017. We look here, series is 2017, that's all correct. You have the actual physical possession of this bill right now in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yes, I do. We found your bill's history in the database. Just one last step before you see the tracking and history and add your own entry. Please add a short note about this bill, where you found it, and its condition. Okay, well, I found this bill found in a strap from Truestone Financial. And then I'll put in the condition. The condition on this bill is really good. It's very crisp. You can still, this one's really nice. I didn't even notice that there. They've got the stamp on the back like that too. Currency Tracking Project. Please add this bill's life history. Where'sGeorge.com. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So I'm going to put in the condition as well. Oops. All right. Bill is still very crisp. Okay, and then we go to finish. And that's all there is to it. So now I can look on here, and it says 18th of March 2020 at 10:06 a.m. That's when this was first listed, and they just put from Wisconsin, exclamation point. It was in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, which isn't too far from me. As you can tell, the distance traveled, 2.8 miles. User note, that's me, 21 of November 2020. Found in a strap from Truestone Financial. Bill is still very crisp. So that means this user is also going to get an email saying that his bill was found. And of course, I can display the bill tracking. And if I go down, you can see that since this one is literally my town, that's where it started, that's where it is now. And the more traveling you do, the smaller the map gets and the more the U.S. you're going to see. So yeah, that's Kenosha, right next to Lake Michigan there. And that's the distance that this bill has traveled. So that's what the Where's George site looks like. If you see Where's George bills and you always wondered what you do and what it looks like, this is what it is. So I hope that helps you guys out a little bit. If you find Where's George bills, go ahead and log them. You do have to set up an account. But it's not hunting you down for personal information or anything like that. It simply wants to identify locations for the bill. You can see how simple it is to use, and like I said, with all the different screens that are on here, there's all kinds of little stuff you can see. Bill hits by state, by county, and just really interesting stuff. By block, by series, by block letter, by denomination, because it doesn't just have to be ones. So many different things you can check out. So guys, if you get a chance, go to where'sgeorge.com, create yourself an account, and see all the neat stuff that's in there. It's just another way to play with your money, I guess you can say. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again next week.